I'm not ready.
Hello there. My name is Austin Thomas, class president, homecoming king, local celebrity. I'll be attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill next year, so let's make me a Tar Heel, whatever that is. I'm very nervous right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. I kind of hope not. I'm shaking just a little bit. I don't get asked to speak in front of large audiences very often. I should, but I don't. When they first asked me, Austin, why do you want to be on student council? I said, it's because I want to have a helping hand. I want to be involved in my school. Well, I feel pretty comfortable tonight revealing that this is why. Forcing you all to listen to me for about 5 minutes was a pretty big factor for me. So I'm just going to pretend to be confident, pretend like I know what I'm doing, and hope for the best. Which is a good transition because that is the exact same mindset I started 9th grade with. But 4 years later, we're all here, and it really was like a marathon. And not just because it would take me 4 years to finish one of those as well. It's like a marathon because it was a lot of work over a long period of time. You know, freshman, sophomore, junior year, we're working and working and working and running. And senior year comes around and it feels great because it's like finally you can see the finish line in the distance and you're almost there. So you just sort of decide to walk the rest of the way. And that's really how it affected me. It's very hard to focus in chemistry class when you're just thinking about never having to do chemistry again. I really hope that doesn't affect my exam score. But we all did make it, and we have a lot to congratulate ourselves for because the class of 2016 is unlike any other in Hickory Grove history. We're the only class ever in Hickory Grove history to graduate in the year 2016. No one else can say that. They can't say that. We're the first class ever to graduate despite all being exposed to Ms. Wild shenanigans for at least a year. So that's a huge accomplishment as well. The top of our class, we have Kate Jones, and she'll be attending Georgia Tech next year, which is, absolutely. That's extremely great and exciting, unless of course you're Georgia Tech. I'm kidding. Kate's brilliant, she's great, and she's gonna do great things, and I've got to be nice to her because she may end up finding the cure for whatever makes me the way I am. Mitchell Berthelot, another star in our grade, he actually just won first place in a state robotics competition. And I've been suggesting to him for a while that he enter more strangest last name competitions because Berthelot would do pretty good in those. Connor Helmadock is also towards the top of our grade. He's Mitchell's biggest competitor for strangest last name. And he actually got asked to go to West Point. We had 2 kids asked to go to North Point, and I'm pretty sure Ariana was considering going to South Point for a while. So congratulations to every single one of them. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. We've got 4 students in our grade going on to be athletes at the collegiate level, which is phenomenal because I've had a lot of trouble being an athlete at the high school level. So, always impressive when they can do that. But none of us would be where we are tonight if it weren't for the amazing faculty and staff here at Hickory Grove. So we want to say thank you to them. I want to specifically recognize a couple teachers that have really just done a phenomenal job, like Mr. Adams, and the rest are pretty good as well. The rest are pretty good. But seriously, guys, I'll never forget my time here at Hickory Grove. No matter how hard I try, I won't. All the collared shirts collecting dust in my closet will be a constant reminder of my years here. But obviously, as of tonight, we're all done with Hickory Grove, and that's why we're wearing these navy bed sheets and silly hats. So we're moving on to the next portion of our lives. And I think typically this would be the part of the speech where I would tell you that you're all going to go on and do crazy major things with your lives, every single one of you. that you're going to be CEOs or head surgeons or surgeons that work on heads. But I kind of have a different message tonight, and I want to be real and say, we've got some electricians in our group tonight. We've got some saleswomen, but there's zero shame in that, because those electricians, they're going to be the absolute best electricians in the business. And those saleswomen, they're going to be on top of their division, even though their boss gives all the credit to Chris, because it's a man's world we live in, and what can you do about it? What I'm saying is there's more important things in life than money, and I'm not saying it can't buy you happiness, because a cookout tray is a little over $5, and that's proof. That's proof that money can buy you a smile. But I think this year I learned a couple of things. Besides how babies are made, thanks to Miss Scribner, and how they are served, thanks to Miss Wiles, I learned that there are more important things in life. And not every single one of you is going to go on to change the world in some drastic way. But that doesn't mean that you weren't successful and that you can't be content. I think the best thing you can do is pursue what will make you happy and find where you'll be happy. And if every single one of you does that, the world will definitely feel it. And I genuinely want that for every single one of you guys. And I love you. And congratulations on being one step closer. She's been asking for this for a very long time, so I'm going to embarrass myself for a second here and just